Hi, I'm doing a review on the Vasque Ultra SST trail running shoes. This is the part two of the shoe. It's been almost a year of me wearing these shoes. And again, the first day I got it, my cat bit this and created some holes, and within a month or so, it ripped completely. And I thought I wouldn't be able to wear the shoes because it was very difficult to put my feet in there. But it loosened up over time. It became a little more pliable, so I was able to slide my feet in there like normal over, and it's a non-issue now. Some things that I've experienced wearing these shoes is that the boa lacing system. Sometimes I feel it's not like a regular lacing system. So in movement, the tension shifts around depending on how your feet move, and that could be agitating depending on what you're doing. For what I was doing, it didn't bother me. I am using it in the city. I didn't do too much trail running. Well, I didn't do any trail running at all. I use it to work out in at a gym. Um, it started fading really quickly, like within a month or so. Some of it is from like scuffing up against something. Uh, some of it is from when I bend, it started flaking there. And some of it here is from like rubbing against my pant over time. Um, One of the other things about these shoe, it can be a good or bad thing, is that the track underneath here, all these grooves and stuff, if I were to step on a pebble, I had really good feedback anywhere I stepped on from the shoe, so I know when I step on something. But on occasion, some stuff will stick into here, into the grooves, and I will know it's there, and I could feel it even when I'm walking around, and I have to stop and kind of pluck it out to and keep moving. Um, it's it didn't bother me much, but it is something to consider if you're going to use this to do some trail running, where there are a lot more gravel and rock and things like that that may stick up in there and reduce efficiency when like the movement with it when you're running. Um, the sole is thick, and it did hold up really well over time for the year and a half. I mean, I'm sorry, for the year I've been wearing it. There's a little bit of a peel right here, but nothing major that I can issues with it. It is on par as far as comfort goes with my construction boots by Red Wing, which is another review on that I have posted. This one is just as comfortable with it, but it's made by the same company. Red Wing makes Vasque, and so I'm not really surprised that the I could wear these for long periods of time, be comfortable, and don't feel any pain or anything like that in my feet. I did run around with these like regular road running, and they were comfortable. I would have bought these shoes in hindsight, size 8. I do wear size 8, but I got a size 8.5 because there were some other reviews online that say I get it a little bit bigger. Um, for me, it would have worked at size 8 perfectly. I did get 8.5. I'm assuming that if any, when I do purchase another pair, I will buy a size 8 rather than the 8.5. But it wasn't off by much. It didn't affect me. One of the good things about the shoe, all the stitching is still in place. No fray or anything like that. Hopefully, Vasque will redesign the painting, probably use a different approach. But if this is the only approach that works best for it's fine. Um, I would like to see it last a little longer and not look so beat up. Um, of course, you can get wet here when rain falls and stuff like that, but it didn't bother me because I was usually walking from my vehicle to the gym or to the boxing program where I work. Um, the stitching inside is still pretty good. Is really good too. It's not, no, the quality I would say is really good overall. Working out in these were fine. I did, I played basketball in them, and they were fine. I just had to tighten it up a little bit more for that because there's a little bit of play in there. Lifting weights, running. Let me see what I did. The regular wear at a gym. We're doing regular weightlifting and stuff. I lift. Um, I do like bodybuilding type weightlifting with with the with the powerlifting concepts, some of the powerlifting concepts, um, because that's the pace that I like to work at. It's more for me, my meditation. So I'm not a serious weightlifter. I'm not a serious powerlifter. I do it to stay in shape, to stay active. It's my time to meditate. So wearing these, they were fine for what I did. I noticed when I did calf raises in these. Um, Sometimes the groove, kind of felt, you could feel the groove. It'll stick into a groove, and it didn't really affect it too much. But sometimes I would even try and fit it into a groove to lock into place. So I just use it as a pivot point, and it worked fine. Now, for more efficiency as far as doing calf raises and ankle lifts and things like that, I prefer using the Innovate um, powerlifting shoe. Just better transition of energy. But I use these too, and they were fine. Um, Use them for squats. Anything I pretty much I use these, and they were fine. For it, it's not as detailed as say another pair of shoes. So if you're really heavy into working out and you want to buy these shoes, you can wear these for regular stuff when you're doing like your upper body and things like that, and get something else for like squats and ankle lifts and things like that, where you gotta put pressure on just one part, because this kind of like the angles is kind of in the way. Certain angles I can use it well in. But other than that, it's a great pair of shoes. I love the shoe. I intend to buy another pair once these are, and I'll use this more for my beat around, run around. I'll use the other one for more event type things. Hopefully, this helps in your conquests of pursuing getting a pair of these shoes. Um, because there are not too many reviews online for it. I haven't done any trail running, so I can't really give you any information on that. But based on my running around the city, I would assume it'll work just as fine on a trail, except more stuff will stick in between here. Um, so hopefully that helps.